Hi everyone, welcome to another Banjo-Kazooie Returns stream. For those that don't know, this is basically me working on my Banjo-Kazooie mod hack, whatever you want to call it. I just think it's a cool thing to do, to let people in on like the behind the scenes kind of thing that I do with this hack. So that's what's happening, that's what this is. Today specifically, I'm going to have a very short stream. It's going to be about 30 minutes. I'm going to try not to go over that. I have a lot of work to do for things that are not this project. And I'll get into what that is a little later on while I'm working, so I'm not just sitting here and wasting time. But just a warning that's a thing. I'm not going to be here for the 2 hours that I'm usually here for, or 3, or sometimes 4. Insane. I don't know how I do it. But that's that. I did want to go over really quickly before I do any kind of modeling or anything. I wanted to go over some of the comments, or particularly one comment that I got on my last stream video. So let me turn this music down. This is down. I don't know if it changed at all, but yeah, this is Ace Attorney music. I wanted something that's like 30 minutes. This is 40 minutes. This is all the cross-examination themes from all the games, so that's what we're listening to today. But yeah, that's that. I wanted to go over this one particular comment that I got from Wordtologist. I actually got a lot of good comments on my last stream, so thank you very much for commenting. And if you guys have any more questions or anything, go ahead and leave it in this comment or this stream video as well. I will try to answer those too. Okay. This person says, looks promising. Oh, and this is about this level that you see right here. This is the one I worked on in the last stream. I actually did all of this in the last stream, so that's what these comments are about. Looks promising. I hope you put Snacker in the map. Though there may need to be a handicap. Maybe he can only spawn in the open ocean and not in the town. Or find a way to extend the time it takes for him to respawn. Maybe? I don't know if that's a very good idea, since in Treasure Trove Cove you weren't in the water that often. Maybe you had to go grab something really quick, or if you fell in, that's when you were in the water. But this level, I want this to be considered a water level, so I want you to be swimming around a lot. And so maybe, yeah, if I could get him in only certain areas, then maybe, but I feel like that might be a little hard. I think how it is right now is that basically any water, if you replace the model of Treasure Trove Cove, any water in that level is automatically snacker infested. So there'd have to be some kind of workaround to get that to work. But yeah, that's what I think of that. As for the big ship, I had an object model ship here from one of the users on banjosbackpack.com. As for the big ship, I suggest putting a floating crate next to it so you can jump up for it. Yeah, you'll be able to get there. I just threw that in just to see how it would look. So we'll see how that goes. For other features, if you're taking suggestions, I think you should take advantage of the fact that you could swim very deep. Maybe in an empty area in the ocean, you can have a deep crater with coral and a sunken ship. I actually already thought about that, so it's my idea. But no. I did think of that earlier on. I was thinking of having something deeper here. Maybe not that big where I can fit a sunken ship, but some kind of deeper thing. I'm thinking like a coral reef with a center big hole, swim into, whatever. Okay, cool. One moment. Okay, sorry, I didn't have the chat open. That's why I was like... Okay, let me finish. It's a pretty long comment, but I wanted to go over this comment because there were a lot of good and interesting ideas. So the next one, in another area, you could put a crevice in the water where if you go in, it takes you to another section. In that section, it could be a series of wide tunnels and some air pockets. I actually don't like that idea. I'm gonna try to keep this level just one level, because the other two that I did, the grass one and especially the haunted desert one, they're in different sections. I want this one to be just one big one with as little leaving this area as possible. And I kind of that reminds me of Glitter Gulch Mine, those tunnels, and I don't really like that. You can have a half-sunken ship in the middle of the water to mimic the iconic scene in Jaws. I could probably do something like that. I will have a normal ship, maybe a bigger ship here. I'll probably find a way to incorporate that. You could shrink the Rusty Bucket Bay and sink it. Maybe make it so you can go in a few rooms. You could also put the full-size ship in the background or in the map, assuming it's a big map. I always wanted to see the ship in open water. If it is in the map, it would be fun to have the oil water effect around the ship. I could do that. I could find a way to incorporate it, or in the distance. Like that's a cool idea, just to see it out there. But I don't plan to make this really big. Just basically this surrounding area. This is going to be the biggest one, by the way. It'd be more like, whoop, like an egg. What else? If the map is going to be large, you could put a distant island. Probably not. I can make a closer island. You can make a distant island, even some more pirate ships that have enemies on them. If the map is large, you could have a little automated boats sail around to specific destinations like the magic carpets in Gobi's Valley. I could probably do that even if it's not a large map. Captain Blubber needs to make a return with his ship. I actually have Captain Blubber planned for something else, but that's not to say I can't use him twice, or I can't just make the other one a different character. So, we'll see. It would be cool to have a whale on the map. You could have it swim around the map in an automated fashion. You could ride it, but it'll eventually dive underwater, which would leave you open to Snacker. I really like that idea, but I don't know how it would work with this level specifically, and what advantage it would give you, or what it would do. Maybe something like that. I don't know how to make, if I could do a whale that's not static and just like a robot, but we'll see. I think a little more here. I love water, so I have high hopes for this one. I seriously hope you include Snacker and possibly some of the piranha fish. Not the swamp ones, the large banjo-sized fish. Probably somewhere. Trials and Tribulations. I love this game. It's awesome. Oh, wow. A larger Snacker would be enjoyable. Definitely needs aquatic enemies. That will be interesting to do, because Banjo-Kazooie does not do aquatic enemies, as far as I'm aware. Just the piranha fish and the mine thing that blows up when you get too close, or when it follows you. If you're up to creating your own models for enemies, you could include anglerfish, squid, maybe even a giant squid to act as a snacker, and other fish. I hope I could do something like that. On a side note, I think you should make the shores a little steeper. As of right now, if you're swimming next to shore, you look like you're swimming in sand. Yeah, I do want to make them steeper. Here, I did not. I want these to be pretty even here. But here, I think they would be steeper. So yeah, that's the comment. Thank you, Wordtologist, for that. I got other comments too, but I should probably get started on this here. So what I want to start off with is to cut this a little bit closer so that I can raise it and have everything else. Whoa. So it can be raised a little bit, so it's not completely flat. Wow, I love this game. Trials and Tribulations. Oh, whatever. Blender, I'm not using Blender. It's too hard. It's a difficult tool to use, especially once you've learned to use this one. And I'm not interested in trying to learn a new tool just for that. I'm using Blender for textures, but I'm gonna keep it to just that. So no Blender. Maybe leave this little part open. Why not? Ooh, did I do something wrong? I must have done something wrong. Yep. Oh, fun. Wait, why am I doing it like that? Let's do the shortcut, find out which side it's on. Did I do it all wrong? Alright, something went wrong with this completely, apparently. Let's just do it over then. Doing it again. Okay. Oh, right. As for why this stream is only going to be about 30 minutes, if you didn't already know, I run my own website, MarioPartyLegacy.com, Mario website. That's not why I'm going to keep it short. In addition to the Mario one, to the Mario website that I run, I also do freelance work for IGN guides and wikis. And right now I am working on their Pokemon guide. I'm going to be the person that does all the videos, images, and I also help with some of the pages. So that comes out, Pokemon comes out this Friday, and there's still a lot to do, like a lot to do, so I am only going to stream for 30 minutes. I won't allow myself to do any more. Yeah, because that, like I said, Friday, that is coming up fast. Maybe it's this thing here. Okay, I don't know what the issue with that was, but now it works. How do I do this, though? Oh, wait, oh, there we go. Perfect. Kind of perfect? Maybe? Not really. Not that high. Just a tiny bit higher. Yep. Tiny bit higher. When I do that, it looks like I'm not... Okay, no, that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Well, that's not good, but... go ahead and start fixing some of this up. That was actually my email, which I do need to check. So, okay. Another thing about Blender is that you could make models that had animations once the importing is finished. I will cross that bridge when it's actually here. So I'm not going to think about it. This is Ace Attorney Investigations, which is... it's an okay game. A lot of people like it. I found it to be pretty boring. Case 3 of Ace Attorney Investigations, case, whatever you want to call it in this game, is the most boring case in any Ace Attorney game I've played. And I've played 1 through 5, currently on 6, and Investigations. So, this looks funky. Well, actually, it still looks funky. Okay. Whatever. If I want to mess with that later, then I can later. Okay, so here... there was a suggestion in one of the comments to raise one of these buildings, and I'm okay with that. I can do that. So that it's actually sticking out of the water, which, yeah, I'm good with that. Like that. The other one will stay there. Maybe I'll raise both of them. We'll see. This I actually want to take. I'm trying to remember how I wanted to do this. I think I drew it somewhere. Maybe I'll draw it now. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So what I want is this. This I don't want. At least not right now. See ya. Oh. Whoops. Maybe I do want that one. I think I do want that one. Just remove all of it for now. Whoa. Oh. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay, that. Then. Have you heard the music called Shanty? It's music that was meant for Project Dream. I'm thinking you should have the music play somewhere in this level, not the main theme. I've listened to that music before, but the name doesn't ring any bells, so I'd have to take a look. Well, I was thinking not converting, I assume not converting it, but just redoing it all in MIDI yourself, which I wouldn't do because I can't do stuff like that, but somebody could have. Looks tall enough. Alright, I'm gonna make this really ugly looking top, steeple looking thing. Somehow. But I'm gonna do it. And I'll make it flat at the top. So that you can go up there. Oof. Let's just do that. Oh, well, I should have done this before I did that. All right. There. What about Jumbo's new competition? Yeah, I'll be participating in that, but not today. I don't have the time to do an object, texture, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I also don't have an idea, which is also important. Um, Dang, it's already been 26 minutes. I'll do a little over 30 minutes. I'll do it once this music stops, which is in 15 or so music. 15 or so music. 15 or so minutes. Because I didn't do anything. So just a little bit longer, and then I'm out. See, one thing I have to remember is how big is Banjo? Not that big, I'm guessing. Whatever, just get rid of that. Actually, I do have a question about the magic carpet competition. Sorry, this music distracting me. I didn't play this game yet. Ace Attorney versus Professor Layton. So the music's like... but yeah, competition. Does the magic carpet have anything special to it that makes it different from any other object, or can we really just put anything in? The basic idea is that it will move on a path. Because if there is something special to it, I want to incorporate that into whatever I'm making. So I'd want to know that before I actually do anything. Pretty big drop off there. There, and the rest will be pretty flat, I think. Oh wow, that is pretty steep. That's okay. If it needs to be changed, we'll change it later. For this level, I'm okay with having a lot of open space. Just because it's supposed to be this... Did I do that right? This open, this island, lots of emptiness. I think that makes sense. Uh-oh. Dual destinies. Are you going to finish World 2? I will go back to eventually, but not now. I don't need to. In fact, I might not even show World 2 off in the stream anymore. So, that might be it for you guys to see. Even SketchUp has tools for you to do that automatically. When I tried to open up Blender, it opens CMD, the box screen, and disappears. It's supposed to appear after that. 62-bit. Okay, that's enough of that. So I gotta pay attention here. What is this music? This is all Ace Attorney cross-examination themes. This one's from the one that wasn't localized, the Great Ace Attorney. So, oops. So, cross-examination. So when you have a witness on the stand and you are really getting into it with the testimony and the lies, they always lie. There's never a witness that doesn't lie in this game. Yeah, I'm not going to stream for much longer, so if you have any questions, get them in now. Like, if your question is, what am I doing right now? I decided to make this another area where people have been, because that's going to go here. It'll be a very small area. Just throw that there for now. I was gonna do a bridge, but I think this works too. Actually, you know what? Just turned everything off. Whoops. Uh, 3A? Was it this? Yes, it was. The old hub. Oh well. I wanted to grab this bridge, see if that would work there. I'll keep that there, actually. So I'm ending the stream early because I'm pretty busy right now with all sorts of different kind of work. Mainly I am working on a Pokemon Sun and Moon guide, and that comes out on Friday, and I still have a lot to do, so I don't have time to do a full stream. unfortunately. Yeah, the Slumber, if that's his name, I didn't even know that. He was just a model. He wasn't animated or anything. It can work. Kind of. Well, the music finished, so I should probably... I'll play this. One more. This is 4 minutes long, and once this is up, that's it. It's actually like 5 minutes, but that's definitely it. Sorry if you were hyped for the stream. I really just can't today. Today's not the day for this. I wonder if there's a way I can do that. There we go. Ugh. Funky looking bridge. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna plop that right over there and just let it sit there and think about its existence while I actually make these stairs. Up by doing this. Let's try 70. Actually don't mind. Meh. Let's just leave that for now. Dang it, I want to do like the coral reef today and blah, 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 but no. Not enough time. Nope. I could tell the song was almost over, so... I think this is the last part. Sorry, guys. Okay, song's over, so I'm going to end it. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. This won't be this huge, by the way. That's just there. Okay, saving it here, and I have to cut it off now. Okay. Do you really need that many smaller pieces of water? The texture's UV can let it repeat 15 times. You have it like 4x4. That'll be an issue for another time. Not today. So that's gonna be it. Thank you everyone for watching this short one. Very short stream. It's actually not that short. It's almost an hour. So thank you for watching, and I will be back next week.